Learning how to create at an expert level in Geometry Dash is understandably one of the most difficult things that you can attempt in the game. It involves creativity and understanding of colors, composition, and so many other art-related topics. This is something that can easily take years to master, and some people never even get there. But I'm here today to show you that it really isn't that hard, and with this one simple trick, you can make a featured-worthy level in quite literally 0 seconds. Right, so you just steal. Yeah, so you see, what I didn't include in that list of skills that you need to obtain to be considered good at creating is originality, because if one thing is true, there's nothing that works better than making the same level people liked once 10,000 times. It's a surefire way to get your level noticed by some of the most popular creators in the game, and sometimes even getting the recognition of RobTop, because his dementia prevents him from remembering that he already rated this level before. And for example, just to call back on some personal hood classics, we have this level that for some reason looks a little familiar. It's probably nothing though. Or how about this one, the classic, if I steal the art and get away with it, it's okay. Look at all of these levels that have the exact same intro decoration. And look, these are some really respected creators. I bet you guys didn't even know that this happened. By the way, if you started yelling at your screen after that last joke, do know that you are in fact Unk. That is old as hell. Anyway, today we're gonna put this into action. How did I make a feature-worthy level without placing a single object in the editor? Well, the catch here is that I didn't. He did. You see, I was made aware about this guy about a week or two ago, and my God, what a sight to behold. This guy went 10 steps beyond anything that I've talked about prior. His profile picture and logo are absolutely fire. His name is definitely his own, and definitely not a love child between me and Aeon Air. His channel banner is actually pretty... Okay, no, I actually think he's got me there. I like his better than mine. What the... That's besides the point. That's besides the point. But what we're looking at is their most recent level here. It's an entry to the No Copyright Sounds Gauntlet contest, which I'm also entering. So let's see what our competition is looking like. We start the level off with a... Oh, hey, those are my icons. We start the level off with a pretty chill part. It uses some interesting block designs, glow beams, and background elements that I'm sure he thought very hard on. Following this up, we have a small cube section that somehow looks like a part I made like 6 years ago, while also using my part in Pastel Pulse, pretty much 1 for 1. And as a bit of foreshadowing, we see he also uses the gradient trigger pulse with the invert color function. The craftsmanship here is truly astounding, guys. With the buildup giving us a satisfying end to that foreshadowing using my UFO and Aether, we then get one of the few glimpses of original design. But unfortunately, this stretching block idea is just my part in Slime Step, so I guess the apple doesn't far from the... I guess the apple fucking stutters all the time. Oh my God. Disclaimer, I am not saying that I invented this idea as a whole. I'm just not giving him the benefit of the doubt because every other thing is in my levels. Finally, going into the drop, we get a very familiar spider transition into wave spam before quickly jumping back to prism using the circle transition and invisible blocks. Now, this next section is really interesting to me because it does a thing I've never seen before, which I'm gonna coin Steelception. This drop design is pretty much 1 for 1 taken from a level called Radiant Glint by Chloe. However, said level is also a heavily inspired project taking many liberties from Pastel Pulse by myself, Geo, and Zender Game. How did I forget? Mind you, Chloe's level does it a little bit more tastefully, but I'm still just as confused. Anyway, moving on, we get a very interesting transition that, mind you, originally had lyrics on screen to guide the motion, but in this case, we were provided by a simple stop. This is true innovation, guys. I don't know what to tell you. So, because I'm incredibly lazy and have been way too busy hitting flip resets in Rocket League, I haven't actually released the level that this part is just blatantly copying. So, can I be mad at him for taking the designs from a level that I haven't even released yet? I don't know, but he will be hearing from numerous lawyers from my side to take legal action against his crimes. You're going down, little man. I don't know why I don't care. You actually make pretty cool layouts. Like, just keep doing that, dude. Like, anyway, he keeps copying Transhumanist before getting bored and heading back to Aether, which honestly could be pretty cool, but please turn off glow. Please turn off glow. Turn off glow. Please turn off glow. Please turn off glow. Please. I don't know what just came over me, man. Yo, does that guy have glow on? What? The next big portion of the level is actually fairly interesting. He ends up copying my gameplay in Maniac with what I believe to be some kind of original designs, then makes these, which I think are meant to be like the constellations in Liminal, but hey, it doesn't look like it that much and I like the idea, so keep it up. But then he goes back and copies Chloe's level again, that copied Pastel Pulse, that in... Oh my god, okay, anyway, the level's over, let's go! Woohoo! Hey, by the way, I have a Discord server if you didn't know. It's a place where you can hang out with me, participate in events, get advice, or just play games, and it's a great time over there. So go down in the description if you'd like to join. It's going to be a link down there. And while you're there, make sure to subscribe too. Thank you guys. Now, look. It might not seem like it, but I actually really do enjoy when people are inspired by me. It's a reminder that what I do in this community isn't for nothing, and I've seen a lot of cool creations and creators come out of doing this in their early stages. But at the end of the day, the biggest part of creating that will grant you success over time is that you have to be yourself. Be inspired, make remakes or sequels or whatever you'd like to so you can learn techniques and experiment with styles, of course, but don't copy. I saw the full layout for this project and it honestly looked pretty promising at points, but to see it just get boiled down to copy and pasting straight from levels that I spent so much time working on, it's just a bit disheartening to see. It's so disappointing because this is actually a decent layout. Like this layout, I would say doesn't look like me at all. It's just, like it's just a decent layout. If this was like executed a different way, like that would have been fine. Zyro, I'm not mad at you. I think it's really cool that you and my brother really liked my works and wanted to do something similar to this, you know? So just keep doing what you do. Do cool layouts, make cool original designs. It doesn't have to be exactly what I've done. Climbing up the creating ladder is very difficult. It takes years, so if you're ever feeling this pressure of wanting to improve but not knowing how, and you feel like you need to copy to do that, then here's some tips for you. Just quit. No, I'm kidding. Don't quit. No, but what I would suggest is that you can actually go and get inspired by your favorite creators, but actually analyze and study what they're doing and why it works. You can look at these levels in the editor and see the composition, certain design and color choices. Pretty much any aspect you want to improve, I'm sure there's a creator out there that you like that you can learn from. If you look through my channel, you can actually see me doing that on multiple occasions, albeit most of them aren't any good, but it's how I improved and how I continue to improve. But anyway, hey, I'm gonna let y'all go. I haven't made a Geometry Dash video in like 2 months at this point, and honestly, I can't say for sure whether I'll be back to doing this weekly GD thing, but there will definitely be more. If you want to check out my No Copyright Sounds Gauntlet contest entry as I'm working on it, then make sure to subscribe and catch the live streams. I'll be doing that pretty much every day. Anyway, be sure to like the video and also like the video. Peace out and stay real. Stay real and peace out. I am bad at this.
I got the shivers.